AskReddit by deleted what's a good fucked up movie? Threads. Depiction of nuclear war that is unanimously loved over in our horror. A year later it still bothers me. They showed this movie to us as kids in elementary school. So yeah. Why have a childhood that contains hope anyway? Wasn't popular and reception was mixed, but I always enjoyed Cube. https://en.m.wiki.org/wiki/cube_open bracket 1997_film closed bracket. The original is great. Cube 2 Hypercube, Cube 0 and the Japanese remake aren't nearly as good. 1 hour photo. I ran a 1 hour photo at CVS when that movie came out. There's a scene where Robin Williams is in full respirator PPE gear dumping out the chemicals. I was like, I do that in my work clothes. Martyrs, the original French. Weirdly beautiful in a very morbid way. That was my thought as well. This movie really just puts you in an uncomfortable place by the end. French horror is weird. Pan's Labyrinth. I was not expecting that at all. My mom, not horror enthusiast at all, rented this thinking it was something like Peter Pan. We watched it together. It was messed up. Edit. I was 14 when we saw it. I recall her picking it up from Blockbuster. Edit. I'm amazed how many people also had the same experience at the same age. Requiem for a Dream. The movie starts effed up and goes into a complete whirlwind from then. I'm gonna be on television. Trainspotting. Make sure you also read the book. The book is damn near impossible to read if you can't wrap your head around the Scottish accent written down. Old Boy. Also sympathy for Mr. Vengeance. We need to talk about Kevin. Unbelievable that thus is so low. Tilda Swinton is phenomenal in it. She really nailed the part of person in close contact with Ezra Miller. The Road. The basement scene is so messed up. I want to watch it again but it's so sad. Edit. Thank you for the awards, very generous. Nothing like bleak despair and a parent's love to bring us together. I remember telling my husband I wanted to watch a comedy or something light and he put this movie on. Cannibals are light-hearted, right? Come and see. So many anti-war films aren't really anti-war. They glorify aspects a lot of it and push a message of it was hell but also kinda awesome. Come and See is truly fucking horrific and really just shows the terror and complete loss of humanity. It's a descent into hell and the best movie about war ever made. I haven't seen anyone say Nightcrawler yet. This movie is straight up how a person with no empathy uses media desire for gore to enrich himself, and his lack of emotion regarding people is really fucking creepy. Jake Gyllenhaal is very good at doing fake sociopath charisma. He brought a similar quality when he played Mysterio in the Spider-Man film. Kids. I have no legs. I have no legs. Incendies. Snowtown. It's a depiction of one of the most prolific serial killers in Australian history. It's very visceral. It all feels very real when you watch it. Bone Tomahawk. The split scene. Nauseating. It scars into your memory. Dear Zachary, that film fucked me up. The fact that movie was made because someone loved and cared about their best friend so much is something else. Blue Velvet, an all-time favorite. Don't you fucking look at me. Fritz the Cat. It was originally rated X when it was released in the 1970s. X-rated wasn't what it is today. The ratings system had all of the ratings copyrighted, except X. The porn industry jumped on it and started using it. A normal, not pornographic film getting an X rating, Fritz, Clockwork Orange, etc. is equivalent to an NC-17 rating today. The Deer Hunter. It's an emotional beating. And you only need to see it once. But it's a masterpiece. Gave me nightmares for a few days after I watched it. My dad died very suddenly when I was 11, and my mom was diagnosed with cancer a year after that. I remember going to the grocery store with her one day, and in the bargain DVD bin they had Deer Hunter. I asked my mom if I could get it, because it had Robert De Niro in it and I knew he was a good actor lol. She must have not even looked at the damn thing, because no way should she have let a 12-year-old see that. Definitely fucked me up, but strangely it sort of helped me come to grips with what happened with my dad and my acceptance of what would eventually happen to my mom. I was dealing with emotions that I didn't really know how to process at that point, and I think it helped me understand grief loss a little better. Jacob's Ladder. Perfect Blue. Grave of the Fireflies. Just off the top of my head. Perfect Blue is terrifying. It's insane how well it aged, especially with streamer and online culture. Swiss Army Man. That was quite a journey. Honestly sat there for 5 minutes wondering what the hell I just watched. Edit to add. I love the movie, definitely needs a rewatch. Riding that dead guy across the water, fart propelled. 7. Everyone knows the what's in the box quote almost as if it's a joke. I always wonder how many of them have actually seen the movie. I had not heard the joke before I saw the movie, so I was shocked. My first thought was Videodrome. Death to Videodrome. Long live the new flesh. Existence is another great Cronenberg film. Similar creepy mind job energy lol. I would argue American Psycho is kind of fucked up, but it's just so fucking funny. When are we going to get married? I can't take the time off from work. Errors ahead. Pi. Jacob's Ladder. Pi is crazy. Deleted. I was so deeply uncomfortable watching this movie that I started laughing involuntarily. Creeped my partner out so much that the reaction was referenced during the breakup shortly thereafter. Deleted. I was in a really weird place when I decided to watch this. It felt like a fever dream. I have no idea if I loved it or hated it. Haven't watched again. Irreversible. It was the first time I remember seeing Monica Bellucci in a film, and I'm glad I don't have much recall for any films I've seen because this one horrified me.